How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Paleopod. Today, we will be talking about a few different topics, ranging from dinosaur mating to new documentaries coming out. So, yeah, let's get who do we want to start off with? What do we want to do?
I think if we started out with the new paper on hadrosaurs, I think that would be just jumping straight into the deep end. So let's talk about prehistoric planet Ice Age first.
Yes.
What are our thoughts so far on the trailer?
Mind blown,
Oh,
stunned.
man. Oh,
Beautiful.
I feel more excitement for this than I did for the first two seasons of Prehistoric Planet.
Wow, really?
Yes, I don't know what it is. There's just something about it. It's just maybe it's because of the fact that we don't get this level of documentaries for the Cenozoic as frequently. So it's like this feels special, you know.
True.
You know, I only think about the meme where it's like the swimming pool meme and like the parents helping the Mesozoic. Then it's the Ice Age just like slightly drowning. And at the bottom of the pool, it's paleo.
So the Paleozoic.
Paleozoic is basically dead by this point.
Yeah, essentially.
Wonder if they'll do that next time.
I hope so. I hope they follow the walking with method.
Yes, absolutely.
I really love all the different side creatures that I just got like a second glimpse of, and you're like, yeah, they're probably only in it for like a little bit, but it's so cool what they've added. Like all the, it's very world building, isn't it?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of creatures that kind of surprised me with their inclusion, like Gigantopithecus, Elasmotherium. That was a surprise one. Obviously, some like for those of you who don't know, they released a lot of images alongside the trailer, and the
stumpy horn.
Yeah, it's got a boss instead of a long horn, which is kind of really interesting to see on in that good a CGI. Oh, did you gents see one of the really cool images they showed of Smilodon?
I think so. Which one? There were a few of those. Yeah,
so on the website, there's an image of a young Smilodon with its training fangs. The two sets of fangs that we recently discovered recently kind of found out. Basically, for those of you who don't know, when Smilodon was just a little baby, it would have baby fangs, like how mammals typically do. And those would stay for a while, and then their adult fangs would kind of like grow right next to them. And it would kind of like help guide the fangs and kind of help them, practice with them before they're ready to hunt on their own, before the baby fangs eventually fall out. One of the Smilodons they are showcasing actually does have them. It's the Smilodon on the website that is kind of like right next to some rocks. It's like it's scraping its teeth on them. They even describe it in the description. I think I have an image. If I could probably send that real quick.
Yeah,
I'm looking on the website here. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so there was that. Of course, Megalosaurus makes a beautiful return, looking into a cave. I wonder if there's going to be something of the Homo sapien variety within that cave.
Yeah,
it was such a cool shot as well. Like just seeing that in the cave, it was like, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's absolutely beautiful.
Downright gorgeous, really.
I found the saber tooth with the dual teeth. That's really cool.
Sweet. I'll send it anyway.
I can't find it.
You can't find it? Hold on. I had it.
It's not going to the website.
I had it saved, but if
like
Lakota's closer, then he can pull it up.
Oh, wait.
I get it. I got it.
Here
you go. For everyone who is watching on YouTube, you check out that image. It's got the two fangs and the one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, what's really cool, and this is a young fella too. You can see he hasn't grown into its stripes yet, because we know that the prehistoric planet Smilodon is going to have stripes.
It's got a cute little cub face still as well.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
It's so...
That's
I was showing this my mother, the trailer, and she was like, I've not seen any of those animals before. She hadn't clocked that this was CGI. She was there like, I've never seen one of those at the zoo. It was mind blowing. I was like, yeah, that's because they're all extinct. Taking the glasses off to have a closer look.
Looked that good, man. The
That reminds me of do you guys know Flight Reacts?
no.
Not Flight Reacts. I think the name on YouTube is Not Your Average Flight. He reacts to a whole bunch of stuff and he plays video games sometimes. He was watching a video on Quetzalcoatlus and the narrator's like, this giant flying pterosaur went extinct 66 million years ago. And he pauses the video and he's like, that can't be true. I swear I've seen one of these before.
Why did you see that?
Wow. Okay, that's a new one. Like, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. No, it took my dog the last week. Crazy.
One thing that I'm very excited for with Prehistoric Planet Ice Age is that we're gonna get to see Homotherium. And if you guys listening remember, Homotherium was the saber-toothed cat relative that we found the cub of in the permafrost. So I'm very interested to see if they implement that in some way.
On top of that,
it really is stacked.
There was a scimitar-toothed cat. I almost say tiger fighting giant otters. Y'all see that?
When I saw that, I was like, "Oh,
yeah!"
It's something I've been asking. I really want Prehistoric Kingdom to add because they are so cool.
Yep.
Like just an otter that size would absolutely wreck you. They're already this size. They're already vicious as anything. So something like you
a lion,
encounter.
A lion-sized otter. Whew, it's deadly.
Man.
Yeah, there was
I've
that.
always said the name wrong as well, quite badly, but Leptorolis that was in there. For like a little the giant stork.
Yeah, the stork.
Oh, that's going to be so cool to see. I wonder what we're going to see of that. Is it going to be like only a short bit, or is it going to have quite a menacing bit of it being a predatory stork that's basically near enough the size of a human?
I'm hoping the latter. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, oh yeah. It looks so good. Like they just this close up of his eye and its face is like, oh, that's nice.
That's a really cool picture. I've seen people posting that one everywhere because it's just the part of the face that you're looking at.
Yeah.
In addition to that, with the other birds, there was this very short, brief glimpse that we got at a forest rocketed, the terror bird.
Yeah, the forest rocket.
Yeah. So I can't speak today.
It's like a smaller terror bird. You can very much tell that it's been designed by Gabriel Ugueto, though.
Yeah,
because I've seen that exact piece before. That you could see in the image. Yeah, we're getting at least at the very least one terror bird. There was also another image that was released was old Anision, and it doesn't look like the Game of Thrones direwolf. Yeah, there's the terror bird. Yeah, there's the terror bird that we'll be seeing. This is a smaller species. It's not going to be like one of the biggest ones that existed. Of course, the giant stork looking all menacing.
It's so cool, isn't it? I just like every time I see those direwolves by Biocloss or whatever, I can't even get my words out properly today. I just instantly think back to that quote from Jurassic World. It's white. You never told me it was white.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see if this is going to cause some ripples, because there's going to be a lot of people who are like, oh, but Colossal brought them back and they don't look like this. So, I wonder what's going to happen with that.
It's really funny how that turned out, because it was quite it was a hot topic for a while, and then I think the paleo community all kind of came to a consensus of Colossal Bioscience is lying to you.
So yeah, these are not direwolves. Yeah, and you see all those giant elephant birds, just many of them.
They are so cool.
So many.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I like the dinosaurs. like on your video that you mentioned about it.
Well, shoot, and then
Yeah.
somebody responded to you, and they said, "Come again?" Like, you know, they were under the impression there were no dinosaurs, and someone else responded saying, "I think he means birds, but I didn't see any birds in the trailer." I'm like, "What do you mean? We saw
Look at them all.
yeah, we saw moa, elephant. These weren't in the trailers, but we did see this guy in the trailer as well." So
Yeah.
there are still
Well.
dinosaurs in Prehistoric Planet Ice Age.
Yeah. A big old
Funny
gizzard on that
dinosaurs.
guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
look at them. Now, if I remember correctly, the males are the small ones, right?
Hmm.
Of the
When it comes to
moa.
elephant birds.
Of the
Oh, no,
moa.
moa.
The moa, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the males are smaller than females, drastically smaller.
Yeah.
Man.
Anyway, yeah, they're all beautiful.
yeah.
I
I
wonder
think we're gonna get like a scene at La Brea because
that's what
of,
it looks like.
Oh yeah.
this
How
image.
is it
Yeah.
cool? Yeah, I love
That
that.
image paired with the fact we're getting dire wolf, it looks like we're getting a few La Brea animals here. So I think we're getting focused on that.
We'll see more
Yeah,
prehistoric
no.
animals in that than La Brea.
Probably. It's like, you see that TV show La Brea? That's how it's done. This is what it looks like.
They really just
No
tried to do
Spinosaurus
Lost, but
here.
prehistoric.
I don't see no Spinosaurus in the background over here. Huh.
Yeah, and
Just-
Prehistoric Planet Ice Age has something they don't. Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. But no, this
Wow.
trailer does look just absolutely gorgeous, and I am so hyped for it. Be awesome. I think it's also just the fact that anytime we get a Cenozoic focused documentary, it's mostly focused on mammoths or smilodons. We're getting a healthy mixture of Pleistocene animals. It looks like we're even spending a lot of time in Pleistocene Australia. And yeah, case in point, look at that big bear.
Never mind the bear, it got the trunk.
Yeah, I got the trunk.
Look at it.
No,
It got the trunk.
his dad. What happened? Actually, no, that's his buddy. And
Hold on.
he's really sad about it. No,
No.
no.
Saw someone
That-
say that. Yeah.
Died of natural causes.
I mean, I also saw someone compare it to this shot of the T-Rex roaring in the other seasons.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like it's the same image, separated by 60 million years.
I can see some pairing it with that meme. It's like, but it's the same.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
same picture.
Yeah.
Wow,
One-
man.
And
One episode I think I'm really excited for is Desert Lands and New Lands, which are episodes like 3 and 2,
Mhm.
respectively. New Lands is really going to be interesting because I think they're going to cover the
Great American.
one. They'll probably cover the interchange
Mhm,
and possibly the Alaskan land bridge as well,
mhm.
which that'll be really interesting to
Yes,
see about as well.
Absolutely will. I'm also kind of wondering if they're gonna tackle the topic of extinction in this documentary. Reason why I say that is because the Grasslands episode, that they have the Gigantopithecus image there. A Gigantopithecus was a forest living ape. It went extinct likely because of the fact that grasslands kind of like overtook its environment. I'm wondering if we're gonna get a huge focus on extinction in some aspects. Very interesting to think
it'd
about.
be cool if it'd be like they show it off as more like forest separation.
Mm.
So like as the grassland cuts in and cuts through the forest, it's just these small plains of forest left where they're sort of surviving, but obviously dying out because
Yeah,
they're
they're
not
all
meeting each other. The gene pool's getting smaller.
just
It'd
on
be kind
the
of cool if we see something like
just on the brink of extinction.
that. And then we got the call the HR, the giant ground sloth image.
Yeah.
The amount of people who are upset with it because they don't know that it's likely.
I just saw like loads of people arguing on X about it. And I'm pretty sure it's the guy who did the paper on like it being skin. Is like no, but like it's back to evidence. Like
Well, even like at that, it just makes sense. Erymatherium lived in a warm environment. It's the size of an elephant.
You would just cook alive with all that
Yeah,
fur.
sparse fur makes way more sense than the hairy fellas that you probably expect. I think everybody's just kind of like shocked about it because they're so used to giant hairy ground sloths.
What's
Yeah.
it trying to eat right now? Like, what is that?
Yeah, what is that? What are those?
I don't know what those
Intrigued.
are. Yeah,
I can't tell if they look good or not.
they look like shaved coconuts.
They do. They're
I was I was wondering if it was going to go down the avocado route. One of my favorite
Oh,
stories.
yeah.
that'd be wild.
The more people that
Some
say, "Oh
funny
yeah,
looking
avocados
avocado.
are only alive because of humans," I was like, "Huh? What? Well, yeah, well, the giant ground sloth stopped eating and dispersing the seeds." It's like, what are you going on about? Then I looked into it more. I was like, oh wow, a lot of people believe this. It was only like the avocado only existed for the giant ground sloth.
That is a very specialized plant.
Yeah.
I did see some discourse over the Megalania design.
That's like my one
Twitter.
critique I have in like the whole trailer or the thing in general. Why did they give it a slit?
Flies.
Why did they give it a slit
That's
pupil?
guys.
Why did they give it?
Yeah.
Why? It was almost perfect. Why did you give a monitor lizard a slit pupil?
Because it needs to attack from above and below.
Yeah, my
A diurnal animal that.
yeah, my thing
get
is that Prehistoric Planet has done a lot of really good stuff, and a lot of their choices are backed by evidence. Now, obviously, sometimes things get dated even by the time they come out because they're made. These kinds of things are made like years before they even release. It's like the thing with Carnotaurus and its like feature scales and how they were symmetrical in the first season. So that was dated by the time that came out. So I'm just hoping there's like something that they're backing this up with. I'm gonna trust it for now. It looks weird objectively, but
Yeah, see, I just can't
fingers
find
crossed.
it. They're not perfect. The Mashikasaurus design was never even outdated. Sometimes they're just wrong designs, and I think that's what's happening here, honestly. Because I've never heard anything that indicates that Megalania would have slit pupils, especially considering the fact that it's extremely closely related to Komodo dragons. I will say though, I like how it seems like there is some influence taken from Komodo dragons, but it still seems a little bit different in terms of the coloration. I'm like, there's so many Megalania depictions out there that are just giant Komodo dragons, which is fair, but the Varanus genus is incredibly diverse in terms of like coloration and stuff like that. So I think you could have a little bit more creative freedom when designing your big lizard. So and it looks like they're taking that. It's a blue, big blue.
Blue.
Big blue.
Everything's got to be blue.
Yeah. Have you noticed how much?
This one's called Bluey.
I've noticed that I think Prehistoric Planet likes to use blue a lot. It's on the MOA. It's on the Forest Rocket, and it shows up a few times in the first two seasons as well.
It's a nice color on
Yeah,
animals.
I agree.
Yeah. Man. I'm also really glad that they're finally like there was a scene in the trailer with like the mammoths moving through like a desert area.
Mhm.
And I'm so glad. I'm so glad we're putting mammoths in other places other than the mammoth steppe. Mammoths were everywhere in the mammoth steppe. But God, they were in other places too, and I'm glad that's finally getting some recognition.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about this series. They're like, we're gonna show them doing things that you've never seen them do before.
Yep.
This little cutie.
Well, little cutie.
Like,
Yeah. Oh,
the stegodon, little stegodon.
it's so adorable.
Yeah, I'm so happy we're getting dwarf elephants too. That's just makes me happy. Makes me quite happy.
Man.
Dude, the effects with the ears, like you can see the light. Dude, that is so impressive.
Oh man.
It just looks so good. Man.
Yeah, this documentary, that trailer and those images, they've revealed everything I've wanted and more. Like it's perfect. Almost.
I'm really intrigued with the way that they show the woolly rhino in herds
Yeah,
rather than being single units.
I agree too. I don't know why that's happening.
I quite like it.
What
though.
a standoff! Scimitar tooth cats against woolly rhinos.
Man.
These are the gang wars that I've waited for.
We don't watch sports. We bet on prehistoric animals. Finally, we're covering prehistoric animal fights. Here we go, boys.
Yeah, woo, we've crossed the line. Woo, that's all we're doing now.
There's no going back.
Who would
See,
win a
image.
fight? Godzilla or 300 T-Rexes? Woo!
This image is just day one of update 20 of Prehistoric Kingdom, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, animals can fight now. Well, let's see if the woolly rhinos can survive a pack of Smilodons.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. We're seeing our future.
Yeah, a lot of this reminds me. So, like a while back, Path of Titans used to release new playables in pairs. They did that with Picno and Patchy.
Mm.
So you would log on to the servers and everyone would be playing either Picno or Patchy. So this just feels like two new playables got dropped and everybody's playing them.
Oh, man.
Oh shoot, man! But yeah, no. So yeah, this is that's. I wonder why you're looking into that cave.
Yeah.
What was he looking at?
Because
Yeah,
there
was
was
gonna get
something that was
there.
noticeably absent that a lot of people have pointed out. There aren't any humans. But there's a lot of places
yet.
where humans can show up. They could show up in like the Gigantopithecus episode. They could show up with Megalosaurus. There's a lot of places that we could potentially see them. And they were probably a big part of the environment. So it kind of makes sense to include them.
Do you want them CG humans or human actors?
Human actors. Why would I want CG humans?
Fit with the rest of it.
That was,
I would think.
Uncanny Valley, I would feel like is what would happen with that.
I was also the fact as well, like, squirrel.
Yeah, squirrel.
There is
It's a squirrel.
squirrel.
Now, if I were making this, I would introduce humans in the New Lands episode and like make it a point of like them migrating into North America with like the land bridge and stuff. I don't know if it's exactly going to be around that specific time period because like during the Cenozoic, the ocean goes up and down and that land bridge comes and goes.
Yep.
I mean, it was still doing that in the Cretaceous. That land bridge has been showing up and disappearing for the last like 120 million years.
Yeah, it really does depend on when this takes place. If it's like, if it goes up until like 15,000 years ago in like, say, the Americas at some point, then humans could definitely show up. But it's just difficult to say.
Yeah. Another thing that I'm really excited to see is that we're finally getting a proper, good documentary appearance from my favorite stone mining machine from Ark, Dodicarus.
Oh,
that's right.
So cool.
Yeah, man.
That image is really cool. And then this just makes me think of the what's it called?
Oh,
the
yeah,
animal's always
standing up.
screaming in the meme.
It's like, oh, what's going on over there?
Oh, like that gopher?
Yeah,
feels like a
like an armored golfer.
Yeah.
I like how the Dodicarus is distinct from the Glyptotherium.
Yes, they did a good job with that.
They could have just very easily just copy and pasted the model, but then give the Dodicarus a club.
Yeah, I mean,
so cool.
This is Apple has a very good way of developing this because it's very clearly like this is done with a lot of passion and a lot of care, and I gotta hand it to them. It's done very well. They make mistakes, but like we're all human. It happens.
Yeah. No, it's not going to be perfect. Like, and I don't think we can all strive for perfection when making something like this, especially something like paleontology. There's a lot of moving pieces behind that. But can you get close to perfection? Yeah. Did they get close to perfection? Yeah.
About as close as you can.
Yeah, it's freaking like it's gorgeous. Like in this, the Elasmotherium, I was like, I stated in my video talking about the trailer that you could remake this pretty easily in Prehistoric Kingdom, and then somebody did, like right after.
Yeah, I
Like
saw that.
yeah, and it looked pretty spot on. That's how beautiful both Prehistoric Kingdom and Prehistoric Planet are.
We should do a collab.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
we should. I agree.
it looks so good. It's just that you've got this, and then BBC, who kind of started this kind of documentary thing
probably.
off, really brought out their Walking with Dinosaurs, and this really makes that look very poor in quality. I don't know what that's in my own opinion.
Yeah,
Like,
It's like
wait, what's that?
this really makes the recent Walking Dinosaurs look poor quality compared to this.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
yeah, I mean, I think
I don't want to be horrible to it, but this really just makes it look like they didn't put much effort into it. I don't want to say that back. Probably some people did put effort into it, but
I think it definitely highlights that Walking with Dinosaurs was not meant to be the type of documentary that everybody thought it was going to be, because it obviously didn't have the budget for it, you know. And that kind of like approaches different topics. Like, they probably should have been given a bigger budget for something like Walking with Dinosaurs, a show of that gravity, you know.
that name, that title,
Yeah,
because it is the first kind of documentary that started this style where you go out into real locations, record, and then you add the animals into it and act like it is an actual documentary, sort of like you're viewing these animals for real.
yeah.
I
think
it really should have been that.
Yeah, I think that this definitely does highlight the fact that I think Prehistoric Planet has taken that title nowadays. Like, it has become that type of, like, that is this generation's Walking with series. Because man, this is just, if you especially if you showed this stuff to me when I was like 10, this would blow my mind.
Oh yeah.
I'd be like,
No,
when I was young, I used to think that they went, like, actually, like, the prehistoric park was real. Imagine what I would think about this.
I know, right? Well, my mum thought this was real.
Yeah. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's real right now. Like,
man,
I think
someone needs to make another prehistoric park. So good.
yeah.
oh yeah, get Nigel out of retirement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said he would love to. Come
He's
on,
not even in
guys.
retirement, really, is he?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
still doing so much, man.
He's David Attenborough that's retired. That's right.
Yeah. That's why we got Loki instead for this one.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
I
he's
love Tom Hiddleston's voice.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you were to have anyone take that mantle, I think Tom Hiddleston works. Like, that's a good choice.
It was a pretty safe pick.
Yeah.
It sounded good, that's for sure. In the
He even
trailer.
said the thing. He said life's fine. He said that life finds a way. He said the thing.
Yeah.
We'll get Jeff Goldblum.
that would have been something. I don't think that Jeff Goldblum would work on a project like this, though.
He's too excited and giddy.
Yeah, like a project like this, you need like calm British voice, you know.
Yeah, fair, I suppose.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. Morgan Freeman's always a safe pick for documentaries, in my opinion.
He was pretty good for Life on Our Planet.
Yeah, it's so good.
But with the thing about like thinking this is real, I remember, I think I've probably told this story before, but when I was in middle school, I was watching like Dinosaur Revolution on my phone, and like one of the other teachers, because like my mom's a teacher, so I stayed at the school for like hours after everybody left. One of the other teacher kids comes in, and he's like maybe 8, and he starts watching it with me. He's like, "How'd they get this footage?" And I was like, "Oh, they sent a camera back in time." Like, back then that looked real to me.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's wild to see this now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I can't believe we live in a timeline where CGI looks this good. Like, that's just insane. See, and I don't know why this stands out to me, but I love how that Gigantopithecus is holding that stick. Like how it holds it like this, you know, like a lot of gorillas do. It's fun.
So there isn't a budget reveal for this series yet. So we don't know how much the series cost. But Walking with Dinosaurs 2025 was 37,000.
30th. That was 2025
Overall?
per minute.
That's 2025 per minute, yeah.
37,000 per minute.
They need to get their money back.
It's so steep.
Sorry, that's so mean.
It is so steep.
I mean, it wasn't bad, but compared to
No.
this, it's
Yeah. If they had called it anything but Walking with Dinosaurs, it would have been appreciated for what it was. But unfortunately, it had a legacy to live up to.
Since it was like, since it was kind of marketed as the comeback of Walking with Dinosaurs, I think that hurt it, honestly.
Yeah. I think because of the amount of hurt it got as well, we probably won't see anything like that from them in a while. Like I was expecting, when I heard it, it's like, I'll get Walking Dinosaurs, we'll probably get another Walking Beast, another Walking with Monsters. But like after how the reception for that is, I don't think it'd be likely.
Yeah,
especially at 37 a minute. It's expensive for what they had the magical Leopleurodon in there. Like it looks like the whole of that budget went to the Spinosaurus episode.
Yeah,
Probably.
I've had some people.
That's what it felt like.
I've had some people tell me that I don't know where their source is on this, but apparently the whole point, like the whole idea, was just to have one single episode focused on Spinosaurus. But then they decided to expand from there and have it be like a return to Walking with Dinosaurs.
Interesting.
Which I could believe if that was the case, given the difference in quality.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we've set our pieces on Prehistoric Planet Ice Age. We're very, very excited for it.
It's gonna be a very busy week once this comes out. Because I'm sure all of us are going to be covering each episode as it comes out, and it's one episode after the other.
I might have to do stream watch parties. Like obviously I can't show anything, but if I it's like okay, we're starting here, and I keep like a timer on screen, then like people can come in and watch with me. It's
gonna be amazing. This is like easily my most anticipated project this year. I know that we're at the end of the year, but I'm more excited for this than I was for anything else.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Year of the Spinosaurus is almost up, isn't it?
Yep. I have to start on my wrap-up video where I take a look at everything that happened over the year.
Watch that Spino paper drop, like right when you start doing that.
Probably no. It's gonna drop like the day after I do that. That's what's gonna happen.
Did you get the Spinosaurus book?
I've pre-ordered it, but it doesn't ship.
Pre-ordered it?
It doesn't. Well, yeah, it doesn't ship to the US until January. So.
Oh man! Oh yeah, I forgot it came out already in the UK, didn't it?
It did, yeah. They've been, Mark Whitten and everybody. They've been talking about it. I'm like, I can't read it, guys. Stop.
Saw them talking about it.
Yeah, I paid for it, but it's not here yet. Don't do that.
Man. So okay. There's no easy way to transition into this Hadrosaur paper. So I'm just gonna. This is the most absurd paper that has come out this year, and it is absolutely ridiculous, but it's really fascinating. So there was a paper, and I'm gonna. I'm blinded by it. Yeah, there it is.
Turn on the sun.
Yeah, I've just turned into Slender Man. I just need like a paper plate to wrap around my face, and there we go. So we might be able to tell which Hadrosaurs were male and female due to a very interesting pattern in preservation. It appears that
the lucky
multiple
ones.
specimens. Yeah, the lucky ones that preserved from
the lucky ones who made it.
I thought we were talking about fossilization. Never mind. Whoops. Wrong lucky one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just get so tunnel visioned on like fossils and stuff when we're in on it. It's like, I mean, I didn't catch that at all.
That too, technically, yeah. The lucky ones who fossilized too, yeah.
So they're these a handful of paleontologists we're looking at some hadrosaur specimens. I believe it is multiple different types or multiple different species of hadrosaurs as well. But they noticed that there is repeating injuries along the same part of the body in these different specimens. They are injuries to the neural spine, the tallest part of the vertebrae, near the hips and base of the tail. These injuries are essentially as if like they have been snapped and then have healed, and they're like healed incorrectly. A lot of these, I found out while reading it, some of them at least were formally classified as injuries from Tyrannosaurus and stuff like that, or at least were credited to it. I do believe that one specimen of it, Montosaurus, that has like part of the vertebrae like snapped off, that one's still like T-Rex injury because like none of the other
because
They got T-Rex
because
tooth in it.
it's rounded.
Like,
Yeah, it's
rock.
rounded, so it's obvious
Yeah.
that a tooth went through it. Yeah. So
Yeah. But with these hadrosaurs, interestingly enough, some of them actually had their vertebrae broken multiple times. So this was this is a repeating injury. And so these two clowns over here are laughing.
If it wasn't for I dig dead stuff daily, I'd be taking this more seriously. But it's just the way he introduced this paper and this video was just like, oh man, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. So I'm gonna try. We're gonna try and get past the YouTube censor here. So it appears that these injuries were sustained from other individuals of the same species mounting these individuals. And the paper proposes that the ones that have the injuries are likely to be female. However, I would like to contest that little bit and give my opinion on this. Just because they have been mounted does not mean they are female.
Yeah.
If you look at elephants and things like that, sometimes when they're in musk, sometimes a rhino is fair game, you know. So, yeah, so it is very exciting stuff though, because something that's always been difficult to determine is the sex of a dinosaur, like if it's a male or female. This is something that could potentially help us, but like Lakota said, of course there are variables to it. But yeah, there is a chance that some of the hadrosaurs that we found that have that damage, that consistent damage, are female, which is cool. Maybe that can help us determine sexual dimorphism, potentially.
It feels like mating season is very rough for a lot of dinosaurs and dangerous in some cases. Because I was only just thinking then, as iguanodontids, their thumb spike, if they're like slipping and sliding, trying to get on to mate, that spike is going to do some damage to the shoulders and stuff like that, you know.
When it comes to like dinosaur mating, the one thing that like my mind always goes to is like that one idea that T-Rex used its arms for mating to like grapple on to its partner. And when I used to tell people that, I was like, we think that it could have, but the issue with that is that obviously there's not going to be any like markings on the female T-Rex, because realistically, if its partner dug into its skin far enough to leave a mark on a bone, that male T-Rex is dying.
Yeah.
The poor boy should be pretty annoyed, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Stegosaurus,
And like, okay, like dinosaurs, of course, they had cloacas. And like another question is like, how exactly would they breed? Would the male dinosaurs have the specific male structure? From what we could tell from like from Psittacosaurus cloaca, it's very similar to crocodilians, so it's likely that they did have the male structure. So that can also like imagine the size of said male structure.
You know how many people have asked me that question?
Yeah, I can imagine. I've gotten a fair few.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now imagine you're
seen.
live and people are asking you that question and you're like, I'm trying not to get hit by community guidelines.
I'm trying to beat around the bush right now. We can't really do this topic justice on YouTube, if I'm being honest. Because there's just so many
Yeah.
things that I don't think we're really going to be able to say. Or maybe we can,
No,
but
no, no.
I don't know if I really want to risk it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the long and short of it, we might be able to determine the sex of some dinosaurs based off of damages to the vertebrae.
Yeah, it's very cool. Very
Yeah.
fascinating paper.
Yep.
It. I
That was
don't
a
know.
fascinating read.
Yeah. It was a
Before my
great thing
mind got
to have.
altered by social media.
We're learning a lot about
Yep.
hadrosaurs in recent memory.
Yeah.
Quite a bit about hadrosaurs.
I started reading that paper before I knew what it was like really about. Cause like, here, hold on. The title of the paper was Deciphering Causes and Behaviors, a reluctant pattern of tail injuries in hadrosaur dinosaurs. So they don't tell you that like you're getting into this topic. So like I'm midway through my lunch and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait.
Did you see the art that was like linked with the paper?
Yes, I did.
It was wild. It's like, oh, this is what we're doing. Okay.
Yeah, it's just look at the coach is just there enjoying his little scientific paper, not realizing he's going to 50 Shades of Grey of prehistoricness.
It's a fascinating paper. It's a good read. Obviously, I've already said the title, so you guys can go look it up. It is open source, by the way, so that's always lovely. It is on iScience if y'all want to check that out. So
highly recommend it if you're interested in that side of dinosaurs. I know a lot of people like to try to avoid it, but you'd be surprised how frequently it comes up in like paleontological books and stuff like that. It's like a huge topic of debate and studies is breeding.
It's just one of those really hard things to understand
Mhm.
because obviously we have nothing really to see of it. It doesn't really fossilize.
Yeah, we only have one cloaca.
Yeah,
that's it.
And it's just like a really big question because, like, you look at Stegosaurus with all its plates on its back. How does that do its business? How does something as big as like a Patagotitan able to produce offspring without, injuries, and that could be life-threatening? And it's a really interesting subject because we just don't know. Like, how is it possible these creatures? And like I said, one cloaca's only ever been fossilized, and I still love the fact that in Prehistoric Kingdom, that's how its mating dance is like, hey, look at my butt. Like,
which actually might be accurate, which is so fun because the cloaca is a different color from the rest of the Psittacosaurus's body in the fossils. That implies they would have used it for a display.
Oh, I'm too childish for this.
I'm just over here, man.
And also, it's just so diabolical seeing Christmas decorations in November, I gotta say.
I mentioned that biology.
So as soon as the 31st is over, and when I mean it over, when it's 0000 on the clock, that's when my partner starts to get the decorations out.
And I
and
will.
My dad does the same.
I will defend him a little bit here. They don't have Thanksgiving. That's like an us thing in November.
Yeah, but
so there's nothing separating.
There's no hype to build with Thanksgiving, though. So I even kind of understand it here in the States. It's like, yeah, we're gonna eat really good for a day, and then so I understand why people like to put up their Christmas stuff now before Thanksgiving even starts. I mean, even us. I was talking with my wife. We're gonna start putting them up on the 15th. Might as well.
I think with Thanksgiving, the way I've been described, it just sounds like our average Sunday dinner.
Well, yeah, but we have more food, I guess. I don't know.
more people typically.
Yeah, more people, and a lot of talks about
f-
politics, especially years like this one.
Isn't it like a family thing where all your family meet? I bet it's nice. I like
Usually,
Thanksgiving.
yeah.
It's nice. I enjoy it. I always look forward to it every year. My family's pretty
Do you have
cool.
biscuits and gravy?
Usually, yeah.
Is that a Thanksgiving thing?
Yeah, I mean, it could anything can be like you can eat whatever you want. Really, there's no strict guidelines. I mean,
Yeah.
my wife always makes
Dressing.
enchiladas. You know,
Yeah.
we eat those.
Enchiladas.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
They're so good too.
Man, I don't know if y'all know this. Do you know that Canadians celebrate it in October?
I think I have heard
Thanksgiving
about
in
that.
October.
Like when? What day?
What is wrong with these people? I don't. Hold on.
Is it like
I will
really
double
close
check
to Halloween? Because that'd be funny.
When is Canadian Thanksgiving? Canadian Thanksgiving is October 13th.
Wow. So they got 2 holidays to
Or at
look
least-
forward to in the month of October.
Yeah, apparently.
Must be nice.
Yeah, there's also Boxing Day, but like that's a different thing.
Oh, I love Boxing Day.
What's Boxing Day?
So is that Boxing Day is the day after Christmas, and you usually you make things like bubble and squeak with the leftover Christmas stuff. You have like loads of. I'd probably call it almost like Thanksgiving. You have all your family come round, and you have like buffets and just chat, drink, party, eat more food. It's usually like 3 days of just eating, really. Christmas Eve, Christmas, and Boxing Day.
That's fair. That
Do it
works.
again on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Or not Thanksgiving, New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's is
God.
not long afterwards.
Yeah, it's like a week
Very
later.
exciting time of year. And then my birthday's not long
Yeah.
after New Year's. Perfect.
Same.
Oh yeah. So this was something that was posted by Edge Science. Let me see if I can actually pull it up before I. So Edge Science was talking. No, I can't find it. Was talking on social media about how there is an Oviraptorosaur from the Hell Creek Formation that it is apparently supposedly represents a new species. Unfortunately, it is being sold at a private auction.
Oh, I have. Okay,
Yeah, I have seen this.
I've seen Thomas Holtz post about that. Yeah.
It's a nice fossil.
Yeah.
It is very cool.
Gotta
but-
love when there's like freaking secondhand accounts of fossils in private collections.
Don't we just?
Yeah.
Closed down
It's-
science altogether.
Like this
again-
juvenile T-Rex that's apparently in a private collection.
Yeah. Again, we could have settled the nano debate like back in 2006.
Yeah. And
Like-
see though, also that does lend a lot more credibility to like the Dracorex Pachycephalosaurus thing, because I believe that Robert Backer also did say that he saw I think a juvenile Pachycephalosaurus in a private collection. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're probably distinct.
I really think that there should be like laws put in place on private collection fossils. Like in the UK, when it comes to zoos, you're allowed your own private zoo as long as it's open 2 days a year to the public.
Right.
Like there needs to be something like that in place. Like you're allowed to have privately owned fossils, but it needs to be like a certain amount of times a year that scientists are allowed to come and have a look at it.
Why
Hmm.
do you need the real fossils? What does
You know,
that? What does
you
that
could-
do for you? You know?
Like,
Like,
to be
exactly.
honest, you
Repli-
can get replicas which are better than the real fossils because they finish them off the bits that are missing. Like,
Yep.
I know it's nice, like, oh, I've got a bit of history here, but at the end of the day, like, if you've got a really fragmented piece of fossil, wouldn't it be cooler just to have the whole skull?
Yeah.
Like, it would have more factor on it.
Exactly.
Like right here, this is my little piece of a Triceratops frill. It's fine that I have this. Like literally, Triceratopses are so common; they'll leave entire specimens of them in the ground. I would rather give this museum and get a whole skull than to just have this.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, that's kind of like there was a big scare with Stan, the T-Rex, like one of the most complete T-Rex skulls that we have. There's a lot of replicas that were made, like the Morrison Museum has one, but like for a while, no one knew who bought it. And there was one time that Dwayne Johnson was doing a video of something, and you could see Stan in the background. Everybody's like, "Oh shoot, did Dwayne buy it?" But it was just a replica. Eventually, we found out that it ended up in a museum in Dubai. So, yay!
It reminds me.
Charles Bar.
I was watching a video the other day, and they were using like stock footage for like a joke, and one of the pieces of footage for it was The Rock in like his office, and it like pans over, and you see a T-Rex skull, and I just paused the video, and I'm like, why does The Rock have a T-Rex skull? Like the video had nothing to do with that, like at all. I'm just like, why does he have that? That's like, did you know Logan Paul has a Triceratops skull?
I did not know that.
He's used to. Dude, what?
The most random people, they just decide they want a dinosaur skull.
It's just cool though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, I know a skull that I really want. I want a hyenodon skull.
You should do that, dude.
I really want one because they are so cool looking skulls.
Yeah, they're pretty sick.
But again, it's nicer to get a replica than it is to get an actual. I mean, it'd be cool to have an actual one, but what would be the point in it for me? I'm not a museum or a university. I'm not gonna it's not gonna benefit me sitting collecting dust on a shelf.
Yeah. Replicas are cheaper. They look literally exactly like the fossil. They're made to look exactly like it. That way they could be sent to different places so that other people can learn about the animal. And they're like biology said, they're more complete because you can fill in all of the missing gaps. So just shop replicas. Just do the replica route.
Well, like you said, they are cheaper to get. They are easy. You could go back a couple of years ago, I could understand, because even some of the replicas were stupidly expensive to get hold of. Like even just like a little claw would be like nearly 50 quid, and you'd look in that, oh, it's just a bit of resin. Like, why is that 50 quid? But now, like with 3D printer technology being more like available in the hand, you can either get a 3D model, print it yourself if you're crafty like that, and you've probably only spent. You can even print a fossil on like a cheap 100 quid 3D printer this day and age.
Yeah,
and it'll still be pretty decent. You don't have to do much to make it look nice. Or you can go to like BioBuild Studios, who make some lovely replicas.
Yeah, and you can get the Paleopod Yishi.
Yeah, you can get it.
Get that right now.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I bought these two as a pair. This Allosaurus claw and this T-Rex tooth. This ran me about $40. That's like both of these, and they're really well made.
Yeah, exactly. So, and yeah, like we were just saying, like, yeah, there is that Yishi, kind of like it just hanging out up there. You can get, you can even get scaled ones. Like biology, I know that he has a scaled T-Rex skull. I have that scaled T-Rex skull over there. Oh my gosh, why am I bad at inversion?
I do as well.
Oh, it's bad with Hadrosaurs at the moment.
Or a life-size Utah Raptor foot. All replicas, all replicas.
Yeah, and I've got this one, which is 3D printed.
Yeah,
this is life-size.
And then there's
Dromaeosaurus skull.
This Allosaurus thumb claw. You can. The possibilities are endless. I even just got like a scaled, like a scale model of a Diabloceratops skull. There's just so much stuff you can get,
Yeah. My partner's still on. Let me have a 1-to-1 scale lead sig fees in the house.
If only.
Dang, man.
I mean, I'd have to take out the back window and the front window for it to go through the entire house, but
that feels like an Amazing World of Gumball skit, honestly. Spitting like a whale-sized fish in the house.
You have to like start building a house around the whale-sized fish.
I'll have to like arch it like this, so then when I open my curtains, it's just they put it in the back garden, so it's just face at least 6 feet every time I open my curtains. Like, good morning, Britain. This is what life is about. Paychecks well spent.
Oh man.
Oh, right. So we're finally getting an idea of what the future of Jurassic World Evolution 3 is going to look like as well.
Oh yes.
Yes. We're getting Kentrosaurus next week?
Yeah.
I think they said.
That'll be one of the first one of the first returning species that are included in a free update.
Frontier. There's a little break in December, and then after that, every month we're getting a free species.
Yup.
That's a lot of months.
Frontier, I need you to listen to me. Please give Kentrosaurus its beak back. Give it the beak back. Please. I'm begging you.
Did they
Give
take
it the beak back.
I don't even think it had a
They took
beak,
the
did
beak.
it?
In Jurassic World Evolution 1, it did.
Oh, did it? In Evolution 2, it didn't?
Here, hold on, I'll find it.
I mean, it's not.
I mean, the Camp Cretaceous version has a beak, but it's too
Does
it's
bulky.
it?
not.
Yeah.
It looks tiny. Actually, no, to be honest, looking at it, that's less of a beak. It's more like a hadrosaur kind of lip, isn't it?
The Hadrosaurs have beaks.
No, but like the lippy, like really old depictions.
Huh.
Like it looks like a tapir lip.
Oh, God.
Like it
Like
looks
a
like it could have
little bit of a
movement.
proboscis. It's got like a different shade. I don't think that's definitely not a. Well, maybe. I don't see any scales on it.
I mean, this is probably a better image.
Oh, okay. I
This
take it
one here.
back. It was the Camp Cretaceous one that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
That is
Pierce has
unfortunate.
the beak. But
Yeah.
by the looks of it, the base game doesn't really look like it's got much in the way of a beak. I don't think.
No,
Like
it's
the
cursed.
second image, you can really tell it looks very like lippy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
Look at
rest of
baby.
it, the rest of it is way more accurate compared to the real life animal than the Camp Cretaceous one is. But it's just the lack of the
Oh, yeah.
beak.
It's so okay. I don't get it either because like Path of Titans did that with Pachycephalosaurus too. They like
Yeah.
removed its beak.
I don't know why they
I was
did
like,
that.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You imagine if someone replaced like an ostrich's beak with like lips? I shouldn't have said that. Biology just about spit out his drink.
Yeah, I think that's an image.
Oh no! Don't show me. Did Swiggle make it?
No, it's no. Was it maybe? One second, it might be. It might not have been an ostrich. I think it's something else.
Just
Trying to find it now because I've seen something like that, and it looks really haunting. Like something you'll always remember.
a bird
There was
with
an
lips and
ostrich.
not a beak. Oh, did you find it?
It's
Oh, oh. Dude, hey, audio listeners, I need you to know how fortunate you are. I need you to know how fortunate you are that you don't have to look at that. Also, I hate how low quality that image too. I can count the pixels. Where did that image come from? When?
just trying to get rid of it off my screen. I don't need to see it.
The delete button is right there.
What's funny is I thought you sent that because it looked like the Homotherium is laughing. It's like, you know.
Wait, there's a delete button? Ah, no, there is. Get rid of that.
Man.
But yeah, so yeah, we're getting a new free creature from January every month. Obviously, there's nothing in December, which could indicate we could be getting a DLC then. I mean, there's a little bit of news on the front of a DLC around that time, which is about right for Frontier. Usually a month or so afterwards the game release, they do put out the first DLC. One of the major things I'm excited for in this update is they are going to be improving the hitboxes of the animals. Right now, the hitboxes are massive. To get an animal into a building, if you're one of these people like myself who like to build shelters for the animals, the shelter has to be huge for them even to go in. Like I was recently, the video will come out tomorrow anyways, but I was making a enclosure for Protoceratops, and I wanted to do a hooped shelter for them, which is usually like quite common for like pigs and stuff like that, or animals you just throw in a field and leave in a field. So sheep can use them as well. But it was massive. It was almost like a mini air hanger. Just for this tiny sheep-sized creature. His hitbox was ridiculously huge.
Jeez,
T-Rexes as well. I made a massive house for T-Rexes. They won't go into it because even though like the door was like super wide and a fair bit off its head, the T-Rex is like, yeah, I can't get in there. And then I figured out it was like so like a 4x4 4-meter block space had to leave to get a T-Rex to go into a building. So yeah, I'm happy that that's going to be in the update. The console users will be quite happy as well because they are, I think, pretty much fixing the complexity meter, so people should be able to do a lot more stuff on console.
Sweet.
Which is yeah, because a lot of people in the console community are very annoyed with the complexity meter being so restrictive. I guess why it's very restrictive, because this is a very big game, even for the consoles. Consoles are still good, but it's one of those cases of, I think they were trying to balance out in the case of, would you sooner lose your game? Like, your map, you might spend hours building the map, and then all of a sudden you can't load it back up because it's just too much stuff and it crashes the game? Or would you sooner be restricted so you'll never lose that save? But then it was affecting the campaign, from what I remember hearing. So yeah.
Dang, I didn't know it was affecting campaign. Yeah, that's rough.
I think it was the China mission.
Damn.
That's probably
Interesting.
like one of the
Well,
biggest reasons why the first two evolutions didn't quite become as complicated as this one, because it's just difficult for consoles, even with the newer ones.
I
Yeah.
played the first two games on console. I don't know about the first, but the second one, and this is quite interesting. The second one, if I played it for too long and made a park too big, it would turn my Xbox off. Like, it didn't crash. There would be an audible, like as if I had pressed the Xbox button, and it would turn off.
That would probably happen every once in a while to me too, now that I think about it.
That happened once to me.
Yeah.
But my issue I'd make something so complicated that when I went to load up the save file, it just crashed the game. So my park it's there, but I just can't access it. So that was kind of annoying, because like some of these parks I spent hours on building, and then
Yeah.
oh yeah,
That's
shot myself in the foot there.
Yeah, basically.
That happened a few times with mods, unfortunately. So
yeah, these park builder games are kind of tough for consoles, and consoles are getting better, but they're still not quite PC. Some of the stuff that PCs can do, higher end PCs anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Was there anything else that happened this week that we're missing?
Oh,
Because I feel like a lot happened this week, but it doesn't feel like we've mentioned everything. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Most of what's been on my mind is Prehistoric Planet Ice Age, and mating hadrosaurs, and we covered those.
I think we're gonna mention this. I'm still getting swamped by comments about Nano, which I suppose is fair. Let me tell you, it's a humbling experience. It really is. Because I'm leaving up all of my videos and comments that were talking about Nano. Because like at the time, I was completely justified in saying and believing what I was. But I had an epiphany on stream the other day, like live on stream, where I was like, guys, we don't know how T-Rex matures anymore.
Oh.
Like the most well-known dinosaur ever, and we don't understand how it grew up.
It's a big shift. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I kind of had the same thing. I went to the Denver Museum the other day to go and see Teen Rex, because I just wanted to hold a picture of Jane up right next to it to see if they like how different they were. And it's just eyeballing it, so you can't like take my word for it. But it looks like Teen Rex is a little bit more robust than Jane is. Like overall the snout is wider.
Chunky.
Yeah, a lot more chunky than what Jane is. So if that is anything to go off of, I'm sure that our understanding of T-Rex growth might change in the near future.
Yeah.
I don't know in what way, I don't know how much, but yeah, it might. But again, take that with a grain of salt. I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not doing any proper measurements or anything like that. That was just me looking at the fossil and then looking at a picture of Jane and saying, no, it looks different, So yeah, don't just Don't take my word for it, please.
And even here in the paper that came with the nano article, like if this is a baby T-Rex that these 3 nanos are around, like that does look a lot bulkier than they do.
Yeah.
At least a little
Yeah.
bit.
It's probably mostly
Short
based
snout.
off of like teen. Well, I thought of this the other day. Have you noticed that every time there's been like a recent paper that's arguing for the validity of Nanotyrannus, the art that has been commissioned for it always has the Nanotyrannus like freaking beating up a baby T-Rex?
Yeah.
Because that happened last year too.
They got a
I didn't see
problem
the
with
art
T-Rex.
for that one.
Yeah, it was shoot. Let me see if I could send it. I think I have it saved. I'm sure you've seen it. Oh, come on.
Is it the one of like
It's like a Nanotyrannus
this one?
biting on the body of a baby T-Rex.
is it this
I'm
one?
picking up.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah,
I have
that
seen
was
that.
that was for last year's paper. And then this year's paper, you got 3 of them, not just one, 3 of them just ganging up on this poor little fellow while mother watches helplessly in the distance.
I mean, not helplessly. She's gonna be there in like 3 seconds. Just like 2 steps and she's there.
Nah, she's in shock, man. You don't know. It's like, oh my god, I thought these things were only a myth.
She's like, no, it's just like watching. It's like, why are my children fighting? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, because that looks exactly like my child.
Yeah. Everyone arguing for Nano's validity was just want a repeat of Jurassic Fight Club. They're like, yeah, send it in. Let's do it.
Yeah, basically.
We need to make sure.
Artistically speaking, though, it does make sense because it's kind of like, you know, this new valid dinosaur kind of like kills the previous idea that it was a juvenile of another dinosaur. So, you know, artistically speaking, it makes sense for the commissioned art to look like that. But I just thought it was funny because, like, when you look at it from an outward perspective, it's just like we are bullying juvenile tyrannosaurs. Oh.
I'd love to know like what this like discourse looks like from like an outsider's perspective, like someone who's not into paleontology. I'd love to know how they would think about this.
It probably, I don't know. It probably looks crazy. If I'm being honest. It's like,
Yeah, a little bit.
I think the crazy looking ones are the ones I still keep coming across Nanotyrannus on my Twitch on my Twitter feed, and in the odd time you just get someone who's still arguing that no, it can't be its own species. It's definitely a juvenile, right? I was like, but the evidence is right there.
yeah, the evidence is,
Yeah.
is too good this time. I'm sorry, I can't side with you. Also, I want
Dude, I
to bring up
conceded.
one thing. A lot of people are like, they're kind of like playing the whole, well, isn't that obvious card in this?
Oh, yeah.
Like our assumption that juvenile tyrannosaurs filled the medium theropod niche. There's a lot of people who are now coming out saying, well, I mean, obviously, if you look at modern day environments, I want it to be known that beforehand, we technically didn't have any evidence for a medium-sized theropod. So that's all that we had to go off of. As far as we can tell, T-Rex was it, because there just wasn't enough evidence to support Nanotyrannus' existence. And as far as we could tell, there was only juvenile and adolescent T-Rex to fill that niche. So yes, it doesn't make sense compared to any ecosystem that we have today. But as far as we can tell, ecosystems 66 millions of years ago might have been different. That's like, we weren't just pulling that out of nothing. We were just looking at what information was available. And yes, now in hindsight, it makes much more sense for Nanotyrannus to be there instead of a young T-Rex. But you don't like pull the whole, well, it makes sense, it would obviously card, because yes, those things were considered. Please.
We've played these games before.
Like I can't stand when people will just suddenly come in saying, why can't we just like look at what exists today? And it's like, we do all the time. But what we saw, the evidence we had was different from what we saw today. That's what's important. That's the important takeaway here. Just our understanding, it grows.
In most cases, you can't really put today's ecosystems into past ecosystems, because we're living in a bit through a bit of an anomaly, really. If you think about it, we don't really have megafauna. Like,
Yes,
you know,
there's a lot of missing, like in North America, for example, there's a lot of holes.
yeah.
A lot of holes here.
So you can't really. Obviously, I know a lot of it human extinction and stuff like this, but not every animal's been like. It's been like that before humans really destroyed the planet, if you want to put it that way.
It's not wrong.
Yeah, but yeah, we like I said, we live in an anomaly, so you can't really compare today's to then because it's a completely different environment as well.
Mm.
So well, even then, even today, thinking about it, not every environment, even ones untouched by humans, have that ecological setup. Like everyone compares it with mainly Africa, don't they? Or hyenas, there's lions, there's
Yeah,
this, there's that.
yeah.
And but you think there's other countries out there where it still hasn't been majorly affected by humans, or the animals removed from that situation weren't all by humans, and they don't have that kind of setup either. So it's kind of when someone says, "Oh, but this is," you just using Africa as an example. It doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
Because you think about that, was wet marshlands mainly, hot and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Mm.
So you compare it to maybe I don't know Brazil, something like that, tropical rainforest
Personally,
out there.
I would compare, for the most part, I honestly think the ecosystems where T-Rex is found today are strangely similar to what it was back then. Because like think about like Yellowstone's ecosystem. You've got like moose, you've got bison, those are like your Edmontosaurs, your Triceratops. Um, you've got grizzly bears, which are essentially like the T-Rex of their ecosystem, wolves, coyotes, foxes. Like it's remarkably very similar there. Obviously, there's going to be missing pieces and stuff like that, but I don't know. That's how I've always thought of it.
Yeah. There's no solid analog for it, though. That is also an important takeaway. Is that like that again for everybody who likes to say that it was always obvious. Again, there's really nothing obvious about it with how different the Hell Creek Formation was from every single ecosystem that exists today. Like purely based off of mostly the fauna that existed there. There are no 9-ton carnivores running around anywhere on the land. There's like the best comparison for something like an Edmontosaur would be an elephant. An Edmontosaurus was still bigger than an elephant. We are learning a lot. There's still a lot of mysteries that comes with this. And, it's easy to use the hindsight card in something like this, but just understand that we're constantly learning. And the way that paleontology works is that you go off of the available data. And again, that's where you form your conclusion.
Yeah, so you could say like, just because the bones are set in stone doesn't mean our knowledge is set in stone.
Exactly.
It changes all the time.
Yep, that's exactly right. And yeah, we have a notoriously incomplete picture. We have but a tiny fraction of all the life that existed throughout Earth's history. Dinosaurs existed for millions upon millions of years. T-Rex itself lived for about 2 million years before it was wiped out by the big rock from space. That we have such a small picture of these animals, we are going to be learning new things all the time, when it comes to their behaviors and their the way they interacted with their environment.
Speaking of that big rock from space, this is probably the last little bit I'll introduce to this conversation. There was I discovered a rabbit hole this morning when I woke up. There is someone on TikTok who has gone and made 3 videos debating people over the dinosaur asteroid, over the Chicxulub impact.
So what else is new?
Yeah, he's like, there is no way that rock killed all of them. And everyone keeps telling, because he compared it to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the fat man and the little boy, those nukes. And there was one guy who responded to him, just like, man-made bomb, man-made boom, nature-made boom. So it's, I don't know.
Well, what was it like? the asteroid that hit had the same force of like what was it, like 1 billion atomic bombs or something like that?
It was insane. Like
Yeah.
for reference, okay, I'm actually gonna ask you guys this because I went down a pretty extended rabbit hole on my own. From the peak of Mount Everest to the very bottom of the Marianas Trench, how many miles do you think separates those 2 points?
Oh, it's something like, because it's like 5 miles to get up to the top of Mount Everest, so it's about like 11 miles, I think.
Is 11 to 12 miles.
11 to 12 miles, yeah.
The Chicxulub impactor was moving 12 miles a second. The Chicxulub impactor cleared that distance in a second. Also, he keeps talking. He kept saying it's like a 6-mile wide asteroid isn't going to do that much. I don't think you realize how big 6 miles wide is. That is like, because like 6 miles is the lower estimate. Higher estimate is about 9 miles. That is like the length of Manhattan. That is the whole.
That's like that's like just bare, like 9 miles is just barely under a half marathon. Have you ever run a half marathon?
Can't say enough.
I have.
No, but
It
I
took
know
me
you
forever.
have, yeah. It takes hours to do that too.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, if you really want to be pedantic about it, it's like the asteroid didn't really kill the dinosaurs. It's just all the after effects that really did it.
It was something like that.
It disintegrated anyone that was close enough, but you gotta realize that a big
waves.
Yeah, like a big rock from space that hit where it hit, because it hit in a very unfortunate spot for the dinosaurs, causes a lot of environmental changes that, of course, are quick. And if they're quick, species can't adapt quick enough and they die. That's what happens.
Yeah, like hold on. What's the one comet that everyone's talking about these days? Is 3i Atlas?
3i Atlas?
3i. Yeah, so this is apparently like an interstellar object that entered our solar system like a few weeks ago or something.
Oh,
and
right.
it's very abnormal.
Right.
It's very weird, isn't it?
Yeah, so 3i Atlas.
Well.
Yeah, 3i Atlas is moving. Oh my God. 3i Atlas is moving 3 times faster than the Chicxulub impactor, which was moving at about 40,000 miles an hour. This bad boy is originally, its original speed estimate was about 130,000 miles an hour, but has recently accelerated to 152,000 miles an hour.
Dang.
And this thing is, how big is it? 3i Atlas is 3.5 miles across. So not as big, but moving 3 times as fast.
That's
probably would get the same effect.
Yeah, that'd probably do some serious damage, honestly. Speed is a pretty big component when it comes to things like that. That's why bullets work.
The first one's a slug round. This is a Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, that was another example I used when I was like thinking about it. I was like, okay, if I take this small little rock and I throw it against your chest, nothing's going to happen. But if I pull out this gun and pull this trigger,
yeah, the guns, they're meant to make objects fly fast so that it does damage, you know. So
yeah, size is only half the story there.
Yeah, exactly.
I still can't believe people are arguing that. But it's like when I was in school, I think the census was, I remember it from primary school, was that the dinosaurs it was something on the lines of couldn't breed fast enough compared to mammals eating the eggs.
Yeah, that was a popular one for a while.
Yeah, I remember that one in my book.
The days before the iridium layer was found. Crazy.
When was that found again?
I don't remember exactly when, but it was around the early 2000s. It wasn't just the iridium layer. Of course, we found the Chicxulub crater at the Yucatan Peninsula.
I don't know what books you were reading biology, but they were very dated because apparently
Yeah.
the KT boundary was found in the 1980s.
Oh, they are
Yeah.
very, very dated. That is very true. Have you ever have you ever had like a science teacher who complained about their books?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yes.
My mom's a science teacher who
Yeah.
complains about her books.
I always heard the same thing. It's like, yeah, the math classes and then the math teachers, they all get new books, even though math hardly ever changes. But science changes all the time, and I can't even get a brand new book. I heard that all the time.
I remember when I first took geography, the books, even though I was this is high school, so 2010 it might have been, or a bit earlier than that. I can't really remember. But the geography books were still from 1990.
Wow.
The Soviet Union on those, didn't you?
And wow, we found the iridium layer in the 80s. I just kind of like brushed by that. That's way earlier than I thought.
Yeah.
Even then, I don't think back then it was still the main leading. The people still arguing.
Yeah,
weren't they,
we
for what
found it,
killed
but
them all?
we found it, but it wouldn't be it'd be a while before people started to accept it, because that's science takes forever to do anything.
Yeah.
Peer-reviewed papers, response papers, retorts. It just goes back and forth for a decade, and then we're like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah, until we reach a consensus. Nanotyrannus is a good example, I suppose. Nowadays.
Suppose so.
Because it was
Also,
discovered all the way back in 1946, named as a species of Gorgosaurus, renamed to Nanotyrannus in 1988, renamed into a juvenile T-Rex in 1999. That's how it stayed up until 2025.
So, like to shout out Clever Bunny Company and also Biology for getting them to do. Did you see what they did, Dino?
Yes, I saw it.
They made a design of Nanotyrannus with my colors and also it eating a boot. That's honestly kind of cool. I need to pick up a print of that.
It messaged me saying like, "Oh, I should probably do Nanotyrannus now that it's real." I was like, "Oh, yes!" In the Coda's colors. Let's do a second one of the bit. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I love it. A good piece of art.
It was really good. Go check it out if you can.
Well, we're on that.
I think. Yeah,
we are, of course, over time. Is there any final thoughts that anyone would like to add?
Prehistoric planet, beautiful. Yeah,
absolutely
stunning. Yep.
Can't wait.
Yep, that's gonna be
That's about it from me.
Best thing this month.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, we'll go and end it here. Thank you everybody for watching or listening or doing both. You did that, awesome. Unless you just watched and you didn't listen, which would be kind of weird. But thank you so much for doing that.
I'm sure we have deaf viewers. We've got auto captions.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I was thinking more so somebody who just likes to watch videos with the volume down for no reason. Just like, yeah, look at those facial expressions. Oh, it's good stuff.
Yeah,
content.
It makes them feel like they're deafened in a Discord call.
Yeah. Anyway,
game of what are they laughing at now? Put your bets in.
We'll go ahead and we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
See you later.